here at Bluff Park in Westcliffe, and behind me are the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, right there. It's getting close to the sunset time. It's what, 5:30? 5:30, and the sun, here I'm gonna turn the camera this way. The sun is behind those clouds. It's kind of like right there. So, thought I would do a live stream. Westcliffe, Colorado. Got pretty clouds. It could be the sunset color show might be spectacular with all these clouds. We'll see. And that's really pretty with the blue and the kind of dark gray clouds, the white clouds. Hello to all 2 people watching. Please comment. Please comment. Hey, Maelstrom. Maelstrom, I'm facing west right now. There's the sunset. Or the sun is kind of like, you can kind of see the sun's rays right there. Hey, Sam the King. Hey, Sam the King, how are you? Here's the mountain range in Westcliffe. Right there. And it's just like a vertical line right here. Big, beautiful mountains. Right here. This is what you get. Look at all the cattle out there. Isn't that cute? Cattle. Big. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. All right. Westcliffe. And then here's the view this way. It's where I'm parked. There's the bowling alley. The bowling alley. And I'm in America, people. Sam the King, there's the American flag. See? Sam the King, it's all right, man. You've been working, right? Sam the King, you've been working? Is that what you've been doing? Hello to all 3 people watching. I'm here. It's sunset time. It's still early, by the way. It's still when I do my videos, I usually get the colors that the clouds, if they turn pink or orange. But right now, it's like the sun is still up there, but it is slowly going behind the mountains. So, and we've got a good 30 minutes to just hang around before we see what happens here. So, yeah, Sam, you've been working? That's great, man. Yeah, you got a girlfriend, Sam the King? That's great, man. I'm happy for you. Is she British? Are you dating a British woman? Does she have that wonderful, dry British sense of humor? So, it is heavenly. Seriously, this is heavenly. Okay, let me turn it back this way. Ooh, look. All right, now the sun. You can see the sun's rays come in diagonal right there. And the sun itself is right that way. So it's very pretty. Beautiful. Look at those mountains. Look at that. By the way, let's just see. You can see it with the naked eye, but there's a lot of orange and yellow leaves going on up there. And there's white. Ah, Sam the King, you're dating an Asian woman. That's great, man. Seriously, I'm just happy for you. It doesn't matter what her background is. But I'm happy for you. Have you showed her my not too shabby videos? Have you showed her that, or does she think that's just weird? You know? So, by the way, there's my car. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. It's that lovely, it's called Plasma Yellow. Right there. Here, let me go over there. Zoom out. Here's my car. It's a very lovely color. I got it because of the color. And then here you go, right here. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Oh, Sam the King, you're not dating your girlfriend anymore? I'm sorry. Well, hope it was good while it lasted. And too shabby. Here, I'm gonna go to the back here. I'll get the plate and the sunset. There we go. And too shabby. And too shabby. And too shabby. 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 And too shabby. Yeah. Is this a great shot? Just right here, right here. Right here. Sam the King, you gotta come visit. You gotta come visit Colorado. It's not a shabby part of America. Not a shabby part of Westcliffe is a wonderful little town. This is the kind of the west end of town, and that's Main Street. And we have a small supermarket right there. Hey, Tim. Tim, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Shabby. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right, that's kind of dorky. But anyway. All right, so there's my not too shabby. I just wanted to show you that. So let's get back to the main attraction here. This is Bluff Park. Just this kind of grassy area. And they have music. They have little concerts and performances. I think you can even rent out this flat and have a wedding here. So, hey Noah Rogers, how are you doing? Maelstrom, I got a good deal for my Subaru. I'm very happy with my Subaru. So, all right, let's zoom in. Look at those mountains. Oh, you guys. So beautiful. It's a little better like that way, just like that. That is perfect. Horn Peak on the right. See how it just looks like a triangle? That's on the right. That's 13,400 feet at the top. All right, above sea level. You see that mountain to the left, all the way to the left. I'll point to it. That one. That's Humboldt Peak. It's 14,000 feet above sea level. That's the highest in that little range there. There's a couple other, Cresto Needle is somewhere in there. So isn't that just picture perfect? It's very pretty. Yeah, no, you've been saying and not too shabby more. Here, I'll put it back on me. Do you want to see me? There's not even, I could turn my chair around. Yeah, the Subaru is a great car. There's my Subaru. It's a good car. I'm really happy with it. It's a, you know, I've been a Honda guy for much of my life, and I just wanted something different. And Honda, their color choices was poor. Toyota was the same thing. I looked at Toyotas and I was like, you know, give me a real color. And that plasma yellow, I just love it. So, right there. By the way, the sun is like fully out right now. Right there. So, it's bursting out right there. Very pretty. How's everyone doing today? How was your day today? What is it, 5:30? Yeah. Noah, if you find me on Twitter and I'll give you my email address. Find me on Twitter, follow me, and then I'll follow you back. And then you can message me. So you can send me stuff. Michigan, you know, sorry. Hey, everybody. Sorry, Noah. You can beat me up about that, by the way. But I will say this. I will say this about Michigan, all right? If you put a gun to my head and forced me to live in the Midwest, I could live in Michigan, all right? Definitely not Indiana, not Ohio, Illinois. Oh my gosh. Iowa's terrible. Wisconsin's horrible. Minnesota, it's all right. It's too cold there, but I could live in Michigan. All right. So I'll just tell you that. All right. Let's go back to the mountain views right here. So, Sam the King, take care of yourself, buddy. Take care of yourself. Maelstrom, Hondas will run forever. No doubt about that. Really, look at that view. Doesn't it just look like a Bob Ross painting? You know what I mean? Like, it looks like a Bob Ross painting with that mountain on the right. And it looks like there's a paintbrush that goes to the right. It's really pretty. So I'll zoom all the way. That's me zoomed all the way out on my iPhone 12 right there. All right. So, Noah, have you been to Colorado? Listen, come to Colorado, all right? I'll make it up to you. I'll buy you food, or I'll take you out to dinner. We'll talk about life. You can tell me how good Michigan is, all right? I'll listen to you. If you were from Indiana and you were trying to sell me on Indiana, that would not work. I would not. There would no way. But Michigan, I'm willing to, I even have a couple of not too shabbies of Michigan things. So by the way, hello to all 7 people watching. It's the sunset. You can kind of see the ball, the sun, and the sun's rays. It's still above the mountains. Hopefully all those clouds will just turn orange or pink. There's the bright blue sky to the north. What do you think about that? That's not too shabby. That's really pretty. So here's the view this way. So, see, by the way, hey. Oh, Noah, your fiance thinks Michigan is boring. What part of Michigan do you live in? Wait, here. What part of Michigan? Wait, come on. Tell me where in Michigan do you live? Point at my hand. What part? I know Michigan, you can do that. Just like that. And I was told that for Texas, you can go like this and be like, yeah. And then you point to what part of Texas. See, that kind of looks like Texas. And then, of course, here's Michigan. So, hey, Corna. By the way, everyone, I'm getting distracted here. I love all the comments. This is amazing. Do you see the white snow? See that big mountain right there, right in the center? It's got kind of a white, that's snow. It snowed up there. I think a few days ago. I forget what day, and it hasn't melted yet. There, you can see the snow. Is that Hermit Peak? No, that's Comanche Peak, I think. You can see the snow going down the avalanche runs. See that? It's not too shabby. And Horn Peak, that beautiful pointed peak on the left. So, hello to everyone. T.O. Oh, Noah, you live in the middle finger part of Michigan? That's awesome. Maelstrom, I keep it real about other U.S. states. I'm not politically correct about geography matters. So if I tell people, if you're easily offended, if you're a snowflake, you live in Kansas and you actually like living there, you're not going to like me because I tell it like it is. And I'm not politically correct. So that's just the way it is. You guys, there's the mountains. Corna, I love Colorado and I like Arizona. New Mexico's not too shabby either. So, Corna, where's your favorite part of America? Have you been to the USA? You're Canadian, right? Hopefully I got that right. So, anyway, T.O., how's it going? Oh, you guys. Beautiful. That's really pretty with the clouds, isn't it? Look at that view. Seriously, man, look at that view. And the cattle. You want me to... I could go down there and see if I could get close to the cattle. You know, I don't want to spook them out too much. Corna, you're not Canadian. I'm sorry. It's meant as a compliment, though, because you're pretty nice. You're a nice guy. Maelstrom, I haven't trashed Arizona on Twitter. Ah, you guys, just let me have my fun. Let me trash my states. Seriously. Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas. Those are bad. Those are hard places to live in. So, what are you talking? Hey, I'm all hat and no cattle? I got my hat and no cattle. That's actually probably true. All right, I'm going to go down there. Let me see if I can, hopefully the reception is good down here. Let's walk this way. Walking backwards. Let's see what we can get here. Actually, here. Whoa, this is getting pretty. Look at those sun's rays. Look at those rays. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Holy cow. That is so pretty. All right, let's just keep walking. Let's keep walking. Let's see what we got here. It's a little bluff. You can see there's a little bit of a drop off here. And there's a little trail for hiking. Wow, that is pretty. Zoom out. Am I zoomed out? Hello, everyone. Hello from Westcliffe, Colorado. I'm here at Bluff Park. I'm looking west towards the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. There is a little cattle ranch. Cattle are grazing down there. And the sun is still above the mountains, but you can definitely see the sun's rays. That is something, isn't it? It's really pretty. So, oh my gosh, that is pretty. So, here's the view. This is to the southwest, right here. Oh my gosh, that is pretty. Really, really pretty. And there's just the boring grass right here. There's the American flag right there. So, how's everyone doing? Hey, everybody. It's sunset time, baby. It's sunset time. Thank you for watching Westcliffe, Colorado. Have you been to my town? What do you think about Westcliffe? It's all right. You can be honest. I've lived here long enough that I have a realistic opinion about my town. There's great things about my town. There's some things that I don't like, you know? So anyway, if you've been to Westcliffe or if you haven't, like, where's the closest you've been to? Have you been to Pueblo or Salida? You've been to Canyon City? Those are the kind of the three closest towns. So I'm wearing my How about Walsenburg? Have you been to Walsenburg? I'm wearing my Walsenburg hoodie. So look at that. Look at that beautiful sunset with those rays. That's not too shabby. No, not at all. All right. I don't want to go too far down there. I'm a little concerned about going down there because it goes down. I want to keep things good with reception. I'm nervous that if I go down into that gully. Actually, there's a barbed wire fence right there, so I can't get too close to the cattle. But man, that is pretty. It's sunset time. Hey, Debbie. Debbie, you were in Westcliffe in July? That's so great. For the rodeo? That's neat. I didn't go to the rodeo, but Arthur did. And his friend Anthony, I think they went. So, right here, here's the sunset. Debbie, how are things in Rhode Island? Look at those mountains. Let me just zoom. Oh my gosh, look at those mountains. Those are big mountains. Got a lot of cattle. A lot of cattle out there. There's the cattle. That is picture perfect, isn't it? It's very picture perfect. So that one lady was looking at me right there. She was like, because I look like I'm talking to myself, but it's 2021. Come on, technology. People should know. Anyway, there aren't many people here at this park right now. But anyway, so there's the mountains. By the way, here is the sunset. The sun is still above the mountains, it looks like, but the actual sun is going to be behind the mountains. And then in about, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, we'll see if we get a color show. The white clouds up there could turn orange and pink. It might be spectacular. Isn't that something? So, all right. How's everyone doing? So, to Deb, what do you think about Westcliffe? Come on, be honest. Be honest, Deb. Do you like Westcliffe? What? I like talking about small Colorado towns. And, you know, there's the sunset. I might, actually, here, I might go towards the bowling alley here. That's the bowling alley right there. Right there. See what we're doing here. There's a bank over there. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna walk over to the bowling alley here. They have a restaurant inside the bowling alley. Yeah, Debbie, you bought land? You bought land in Silvercliff, a couple miles somewhere that way. That's wonderful. Congratulations. Here's the bowling alley right here. There's the entrance to the bowling alley right there. Hey, Maelstrom, take care of yourself, buddy. Take care of yourself. So, thanks for watching my live stream. There's the sunset, people. Sunset's happening right over there. Corna, the sun, yeah, the bowling alley. They do have a good breakfast over there. They got a good breakfast right here. There's a pretty blue Rubicon Jeep. That's very pretty. Here's a nice looking Subaru, a blue Subaru. Very nice. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh. I should walk this way. There's not too much. I did a live stream where I walked down Main Street. That was on Labor Day. That was really fun. This time I'm just here at the west end of town. There's an open field right here. That beige building is the supermarket. Corna, there are 368 people that live in Westcliffe, according to the census, the most recent census. Does it get lonely? I don't know. It's not too shabby. It's all right. It does get a little lonely, I think, a little bit. So, but I'm all hat and no cattle. That's my thing. So here's a vehicle, a Toyota. Nice looking Toyota. And nice looking yellow Subaru right there. Let's see what the sunset's doing now. Ooh, the sun's rays are going to the left and right. It's kind of like, let's see. It's almost a little too cloudy. Might be a little too cloudy, but that's okay. This video has been brought to you by Doggy Pot Litter Bags. Please clean up after your dog. Right there, it's a good commercial. All right, let's go back. That's my chair right there. That's my chair. I brought a blanket because it's getting cold. It's October. I mean, get this blanket on me. All right. Ooh. Oh, you guys. I mean, really, I got to get this blanket on me. It's kind of cold. That's how it is in Colorado. Pretty much from like May 15th, well, May 15th to about September 30th, you know, you're fine wearing shorts in the evening, and then it's too cold beyond that. So I'll be heading to Arizona here pretty soon. So I want to see my I miss my saguaros, my saguaro cactuses. How is everyone? Corna, when were you here in Westcliffe? I'm curious. Hey, Debbie, I don't know what the temperature is. Can you look it up? Because I can't look up the temperature because I'm using my phone for this live stream. So can you look up, Westcliffe temperature on Google and tell us all? I'm guessing it's in the 50s. It might be like 52. I'm going to say it's 52 degrees. It might be 50 with the wind chill factor. So, good times. Yeah, you've never been to Westcliffe. It's all right. It's a nice little town. Hey, you know what? When the sun sets, and it'll be pretty dark, I'll do a tour of Westcliffe. I'll get in my car and I'll do a driving tour, showing you all the greatest sights of Westcliffe. All right, enough of me and my face. Really, seriously, that is pretty. That's the best mountain composition right there. So it's not 79 in Westcliffe, no way. So, and there's the sunset right there. It's not too shabby. Debbie, it did not hit 79 today. So it may have been about 65, 63 for our high, I'm guessing. So, because I did wear shorts during the day. So, it's 56 in Rhode Island. Very nice. So, Debbie, when are you going to move to Silvercliff? When are you going to move out here? Are you going to move out here sometime soon? Our population went down in Westcliffe. It was like 550 people. And in 10 years, the population went down to 368 people. So that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy if you ask me. So, right there's the sunset. Wait, hold on. Let me do a reverse. I want to see, who are those people? Where are they? They're talking over there. See, I can spy on them by turning the camera backwards. All right, wait. Let me zoom out. There we go. That's better. Yeah, you hope to move there in 5 years? That's great. That's great, Deb. It is not 64 degrees right now. But if Google says it, I won't argue with Google. But it's way cooler now. It's like in the 50s. So, but who knows? Who really knows? By the way, can you see the color? Let me just zoom in. You can kind of see that orange splotch. That's fall colors. See that? It's very nice. Let me zoom out. So what should we talk about here? What should we do, people? I had 11 people watching. That was pretty good. 11 people watching. When you live in a town of 368 people, 11 people is like 3% of the town population. So Yeah, Deb, I'm sure it's cooler. Yeah. So, isn't that pretty with the blue sky? The blue above those mountains? That's really pretty. Ah, you guys. Good times, man. I do. Corna, I have 5,750 subscribers, so that's pretty good. Although many of them don't watch my videos, but they did subscribe, so. Debbie, I'll be in Arizona in a few weeks. Every day I do a saguaro of the day video series where I find a saguaro and I do a little 2-minute walk around video talking about the saguaro. And so I'll be down there in a few weeks. I usually go down to the Tucson area. So Corna, I do not have 2 houses. At least not yet. We'll see what I do. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I do not have 2 houses. So, yeah, Deb, Tucson. So, I'm just keeping it. Yeah, I'm just keeping the view right here. So, yeah, Tucson's great. You know, I like the desert. There's the mountains. There's mountains, but they're smaller. And I actually like the smaller mountains because they're easier to hike. You can just do a little half-day hike up some mountain. So I'm a little more into these mountains I'm facing, these Sangre de Cristo Mountains. They're too intense. The hikes are too long. Anyway, it's all right. So, beautiful. Hey, there's 2 other people watching the sunset. Where are they? See them? They're over there. There's a couple. Here, I'm going to zoom in on them. Where are they? There they are, on the left. There's 2 people watching the sunset. So in front of their truck. So maybe I'll say hi to them later. But lots of people watching the sunset. Seriously, this is like a nightly thing for me. If I'm not working, pretty much if I'm not working, I'm usually, you know, coming out sunset time to see what's going to happen, making my videos. If you go on YouTube and you just type Westcliffe sunset, at least 20 to 25 of my videos will pop up that I've made over the last few years. You know, and if it's a pretty good sunset and there's lots of color, I'll make a video of it. So, and you know, I guess I'm promoting my town. So that's all. All right, I think the sun is behind the mountains now. Sun setting right there. Got pretty blue sky that way. By the way, if you're into mountain trivia, you see that big mound and then a pointed peak to the right? That big mound is Mount Princeton. That's about 70, 75 miles away. And then the pointed peak that's a little bit lower, that's Mount Yale. So that's the collegiate peaks in the Sawat range. Deb, there's no red sky tonight, but we got time. Let's see what happens. These clouds could go crazy in color. So Debbie, you got to get to Tucson. It's beautiful. Corna, all right, the elevation right here is like 7,880 feet, 7,880. And then a lot of these peaks are in the 12,000 to 13,000 foot above sea level range. And you see that big one with the white snow on it, just center of the screen? That's 14,000 feet when you're standing on the summit, right there. Right there, so that's something. By the way, check this out. Look at this. The sun maybe the sun has not set behind the mountains, but we got a ray, a big blob of sun ray coming through right there. Isn't that something? It's not too shabby. Very pretty. I'm not sure what else to say. I'll just be quiet. Debbie, have we had snow yet? Only on the mountains about a week ago. I forget what day. There's a day or two where the mountains got a dusting of snow. But unbelievably, it's October 5th and we have not gotten a snowstorm in Westcliffe yet. So we're definitely having a prolonged autumn right now. So last year we got hit with snow on September 8th, 9th, and the 10th, 2020. And I've got videos of the snow to prove it. So, isn't that pretty? By the way, that is cattle in the foreground right there. So it's very nice. Oh, look, the sun. You might not be able to see it with the naked eye, but the sun is busting out right in between, just above the mountain ridge and below the clouds. Isn't that something? Yeah, Debbie, yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, seriously, that is really bright. In fact, here, if I do it this way, you totally see the sun is like hitting my face. It's like really bright behind me now. So very nice. I'll turn it back to you're here for the sunset, not to see my face. Very nice. That's really pretty. Maybe I'll just zoom out like that, just like that. That actually looks nicer with the grass. That's really pretty. I do appreciate everyone watching, by the way. We got 5 people watching, 6 likes. Please click like if you haven't already. I appreciate it, or whatever. You know. Yeah, no, I know, Debbie. Oh, Debbie. I got to get down to Arizona. By the way, there's a loose dog. Is that a dog? I saw a dog out there. I wonder if that was a dog or a coyote. Anyway, if it gets close, I'm going to try to zoom in on it. Whatever that critter was. Beautiful Westcliffe, Colorado. Right here. There's the sunset. To the left. There's the sunset. Doing its thing. That really is lovely. It's not too shabby. So, Debbie, I did a live stream in Silvercliff maybe about a month ago. It was a Wednesday. I drove all over Westcliffe. I got in my car. I went to the cemetery. I went to the Family Dollar. I went to the town hall. I went to Tony's Mountain Pizza. I was just driving around the neighborhoods, looking at the houses. I went to the Welcome to Silvercliff sign, right on the highway there, showing the mountains. That was a fun live stream. So go look it up. Just look up Silvercliff live stream, or if you just search for Silvercliff on my YouTube channel, there's that little the magnifying glass. Then it'll show all my Silvercliff videos. So anyway, right there's the sun. Very pretty. Very pretty. Very pretty and very peaceful. Right here. The only thing is, when I do a live stream with my iPhone, I can't text anyone. I can't text people, and sometimes I text people and say, hey, you know, because I got friends that love my live streams, or especially if I'm doing a mountain live stream, then they get all excited, you know, they want to see it. So also I can't play Not Too Shabbies because I play Not Too Shabbies on my phone. Yeah, Debbie, the Silvercliff Museum is only open on Saturday and Sundays, usually from like 1 to 4. Maybe it's 11 to 4. It might be 11 to 4 in the summer, and that's it. So it's got to be on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday. Silvercliff Museum. So there's this. They're getting into this here, right here. They're getting into this. Those two people. They're excited about this. That could be the best. All that white, the white clouds, has potential to go crazy, you know? I think these clouds are too dark. The sun's not going to reflect on them that well. But hey, Bubblegum. Hello to everybody watching. I'm here in Westcliffe, Colorado. I'm just kind of sitting here. There's my shoe. I got a blanket on me. All right. There's me. Hello. All right. And we're watching the sunset. It's not too shabby. How's everyone? How was your day today? Seriously. If you could describe your day with one word, an adjective, you know what I mean? What would you describe it with? Give me a one-word description of your day. How's that sound? Hello to all 8 people watching. There is the sunset. I'm repeating myself too much, but that's the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. Sangre de Cristo Mountains in southern Colorado. Go look it up. It's a mountain range out here. And the town of Westcliffe, I'm east of the mountains. I'm facing west right now. Yeah, Debbie, it was stressful. I'm sorry. Hang in there. So, actually, I hate to say it. I don't even know how I would describe my day. It was all right. It was all right. I'm getting a little. Next week I'm off. I'm going to be on vacation. So I'm just a little fed up. Just fed up with people. I'm just tired of BS. My attitude's a little short. I'm due for a vacation. That's my issue. So anyway. Yeah, it's much better now. That's good, Deb. Deb, do you make videos in Rhode Island? You know what I mean? Like, you know, if you're acquainted with my channel, you know I make videos of the mountains and, you know, these sunsets and when it snows and all that kind of stuff. Do you do the same in Rhode Island? That'd be pretty cool. If you had a Rhode Island channel, you know? So it's very peaceful. That is very peaceful right there. Let's see what's behind me. It's getting a little darker. Still a blue sky. Let's see this way. Not too much out there. Oh, Deb, your husband got a GoPro? That's awesome. I need to get a GoPro, but I'm just cheap. I'm cheap. That's my problem. So. Oh, boy. Yeah. Oh, Debbie, you're going to be in Vermont? That's wonderful. That's wonderful. By the way, I lived in New Hampshire for a couple of years. Just outside of Hillsborough, New Hampshire. T.O., hey, you're still there, T.O.? Tio, I really appreciate you watching. Look, all I can say is the sun is somewhere. I think it's below the mountain now, but I'm not really sure. But there's kind of like the where all the action's happening at the moment, right there. Isn't that pretty? Very nice. Hey, Tom and Jerry. Hey, Tom and Jerry. This is what I'm watching. I'm here. I'm in this little park. It's called Bluff Park. Just kind of this grassy area on the edge of town. And I'm watching the sunset. And here are the mountains to the west. And that's probably the best view right there. Man, that is pretty. I'm sorry. That is just super duper pretty. 8 people watching. Hello, greetings from Westcliffe. I just keep repeating myself because I don't know. So, let me just see here. I think there's people watching the sunset in that truck. People in that truck there. We're just sitting out here. In the winter, I have come out here, but I'll usually just sit in my car with the heat on, and then I'll sit at this park, you know. Right there is the sunset. Deb, it sure is pretty and relaxing. It is pretty, isn't it? By the way, give me a time check. What time is it in Colorado right now? Somebody help me, because I can't check with my phone because I'm doing this live stream. What time is it? Because usually it's like 6:20 is when the sunset, the sky, the whole sky could go ablaze, if it will. It'll be somewhere around 6:15, 6:20, 6:25. Someone give me the time. So, man, that's pretty. Very peaceful. By the way, there's a road, Hermit Road. You see the car? There's a car going right and a car going left. Hey, Acura guy. Debbie, thank you. It's 6:14. So no, I'm guessing about 10 to 15 minutes, the sky could go ablaze. We'll see. I mean, this is really pretty. Those sun's rays, that's really pretty, isn't it? So you zoom out a little bit, you can kind of see it a little better. So, kind of like that. It's not bad. So, very peaceful. Acura guy, how are you doing? How's your Acura running? And Deb, you're right. The ski, it's too bad, the ski area. Where's the ski area? I'm looking for it. I should be able to. Oh, it's like, you can kind of see the ski runs. There they are, top, center of the screen, a little bit up. You can kind of see the runs. They're not too well. That used to be a ski area. This town would be a whole lot different if there was a ski area in the winter. You know what I mean? So, it's very nice. Acura guy says boo. That's very in the spirit of Halloween. I like that, Acura. It's not too shabby. Yeah, you saw it, Deb. It's kind of out there. The trees have kind of grown in, but you can still see the ski runs. It's still marked that way. So let me I'll show it to you again. There it is. You can kind of see 1, 2, 3, 4. They're going a little bit diagonal, but those are the ski runs. There's more. It doesn't look that, yeah, you can see it better when it's daytime. So, oh yeah, let me zoom out. Oh yeah, here we go. It's sunset time. Phew. Very lovely, very pretty. We've been going for 50 minutes and 30 seconds. And I've been sitting out here. My hands are getting cold here. I need my gloves. It's a little cold, a little too cold. So, but we're watching the sunset here. A couple of people with their dog. Debbie, it's because I don't have a life. And I do have a lot of maps, and I spend a lot of my time looking at maps. So, hide user. Yeah, hey, I had to ban somebody. There you go. It's good to ban somebody. If you're inappropriate, I will ban you. So, anyway, let's get back to the sunset here. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? And that's so pretty. That view. Now the sunset is happening right there. That's where it's all happening, right in that direction. I mean, that's pretty. I still like this. You got Humboldt Peak on the left, Horn Peak on the right. Zoom out just a little bit, just like that. That's my favorite view. If I had a house, well, I have a home, but I don't. If I built a house and it was out in the country, I would have my best view facing right there. That would be the best view. That is pretty. Oh yeah. All right, this is really getting interesting because what's happening now is right in this area here in about, I don't know how many minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, like that bright yellow is going to be, it could turn orange or pink. We might just have like just a big color show right there. So very nice. I'll zoom in on it one more time. Oh yeah. So Debbie, are you still there? T.O., are you still there? And this isn't this is like watching paint drying away. But just like that. That's pretty. That's really pretty. Oh yeah. Westcliffe, Colorado. It's in Custer County. So it's kind of just this little rural county. Bunch of ranchers and yahoos and, we have no traffic light in our whole county, Custer County. No traffic light, no hospital, no golf course. We have no pharmacy. If you want to go to a pharmacist, like you need to get medication, you got to go to Canyon City or Pueblo. No traffic. We have no McDonald's, no fast food places. So, but we do have the bowling alley. We got a bowling alley that I was just showing you earlier. And we got 3 gas stations in our town. So. Oh, really, Deb? Hey, Deb, by the way, your property in Silver Cliff? Is it kind of like in the actual historic town area? Or are you up in those, like the hills where those nice homes are? You know, like up the highway? Because Silver Cliff extends way up towards those mountains. Hey, Anthony. Anthony, how are you doing, buddy? We're watching the sunset here in Westcliffe, Colorado. Got 8 people watching. Got a beautiful sunset right here. That's looking pretty nice. So, oh yeah. I could just take a nap. Take a nap out here. If you're just tuning in, I've been out here. We're watching the sunset together. All right. There's the Sangre de Cristo Mountains to the west. All right. They're really big mountains. I'm in this park. Oh, near the saddle maker. Yeah, all right, so you're near. That's great, Debbie. Debbie, congratulations. That's a nice piece of land. I hope you can build a house and do your thing. That sounds wonderful. You know? That sounds so great. So, yeah, no, I'm sure. Deb, you could just have a webcam. You could have a webcam and people, you know what I mean? You could call it the silvercliffcam.com, you know? So, silvercliffcam.com. And then, you know, so that'd be pretty neat to have a cam. Or you could be like me. I just make videos. I guess you could just subscribe to my. I used to have a webcam when I lived way out by Buena Vista, which is in that direction. And by the way, there's a little bit of color in that direction. A little bit of color. When I was in Buena Vista, I had a webcam that faced the mountains. That was in the zeros, from about 2006 to about 2012. I had a webcam. That was pretty cool. I got a lot of people following me. I had a website. I still have it. The website's coloradoguy.com. So, all right, this is really getting interesting now. First of all, let me turn around. All right, there's nothing behind me. This is like the sunset. It is with the naked eye. You can kind of see it's turning a little bit orange. It's more yellow and a little bit orange. But that's where the sunset's happening. Right there. Yeah, Deb, do a webcam. Anyway, I hope people appreciate. I don't know who watches my videos, but if there's locals, I hope they appreciate that I promote Westcliffe. And, you know, just trying to, I don't know, just kind of fun. So these dark clouds, they're not going to turn purple or pink, but there's just a little section right here where it could. It's going to turn at least pink, orange and pink. Hey, Tom. Hey, Tom. This is where I live. Westcliffe, Colorado. All right. Here, I'm going to zoom. There's me. All right. I'm in this little park, this grassy park right here. Okay. It's called Bluff Park. And we're looking at the sunset right here. Zoom. There we go. We're watching the sunset right here. So, it's very pretty. So, Chris, thank you. Yeah, I'm all hat and no cattle. That's my thing. I'm all hat and no cattle. So, I appreciate it. I did a not too shabby of my hat when I bought it in May. So, very happy with it. By the way, do you see the cattle? Let's see. There's cattle out there. And then there's cattle in that direction. They're all over. So, here's the sunset. Oh my gosh. This sun is kind of setting, or at least the colors now. A little bit of orange out there. A little bit of pink out there, but not much. It's a little disappointing. I wanted a full, color show. We'll take what we can get though. Yeah, just like that. So, Tom, how are you doing? Tom, I'm headed to Nevada next week. I'm going to go to the Valley of Fire State Park. I'm going to go to Tonopah, Nevada. I'm going to the Clown Motel. I don't know that I'm going to Vegas, but I'm going to be working my way to California. So, can you see that? There's a little bit of orange. It's not a lot, but there's a little bit of orange above the mountains, but below those thick clouds. Sure is pretty. So, hello to all 7 people watching. We got a sunset. The sun is now well behind the mountains. And now we're just looking at the kind of whatever colors happen. We just got a little bit out there. It's mighty pretty though, isn't it? Mighty pretty. You want mountains? Come to Westcliffe. It's my town. So it's not a shabby town. Westcliffe. It's just like the West and then the word cliff. Put them together, Westcliffe, and then add an E at the end because we got to be a little snobby. It's a little uppity. Westcliffe with an E at the end. It's a good town. So, very pretty. All right, I'm going to get up. I'm going to get my butt up. I'm going to walk a little bit here. Here's my chair. I'm sitting in this chair. My blanket. Go walking. A bit this way. Walking ahead. Boy, it's chilly tonight. It's chilly. It might be 55. Walking this way. I hate to say it, but there's not a lot of there's not it was a disappointing color show. Here's actually the lighting's a little better this way. Just like that. With the cattle in front right there. Holy cow. Hello, everyone. If you're tuning in for the first time, this is the sunset here in Westcliffe, Colorado, right there. That is pretty. And then it looks really good. That's the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. All right. And then if you move this way, there we got a little bit of color. That's to the northwest. Those mountains way out there. That's Mount Antero, Mount Princeton, Mount Yale. That could be Mount Columbia. It's the Sawatch Range. It's the mountains that are west of Buena Vista and Salida out there. So that's where the color's happening. All right, it's to the northwest. All right. Could be exciting. So this is the mountain range for Westcliffe, the Sangre de Cristo. There's still a little bit of like yellow, just a touch of orange. I just want to see a little bit of pink, a little bit of a dark pink out there. I'm not giving up yet, you know? Oh my God, that is pretty. Seriously, if you're watching this, you got to click like just for this view alone. Is that pretty or what? Dang. That is pretty, man. Oh my gosh. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. That's really nice. Hello to everyone watching. It's the sunset in Westcliffe, Colorado, right there. Dang, that's pretty. Chris, thank you, sir. I do appreciate it. You know, I try to let the scenery do the talking, except when I'm running my mouth, like I am during this live stream. But seriously, like all I got to do is just point the camera and show the mountains. And again, here's the gorgeous view to the southwest with the cattle on the left. I'm trying to hold the camera still, but there we go. Very pretty. Really, really pretty. Did you hear that cow out there? Very pretty. Wow, 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 wow. That's pretty. Got some pink out there. Pink in that direction. It's very nice. All right, I gotta get back inside. I gotta get. It's cold. Maybe I'll get in my car and turn the heat on. Here, I'll do this so you can see the mountains. There are the mountains. Hey, everybody. Isn't that pretty? Woo! Very pretty. It is pretty, isn't it, Deb? Very pretty. Mountains that way. It's good. It's good to live here. There's Westcliffe has its issues, you know, like anywhere, I suppose. But then I think, look at this mountain view, you know, and yeah, I'm happy. All right, let me get my chair, my blanket. Whew. Let me get my here, I'm gonna walk to my car here. I gotta do 2 trips. Here's my vehicle. It's a good car. I'm thankful. Throw the blanket in here. Here's my Subaru right here. Here's the bottle of water. Sunset is pretty much over. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get the chair. This is a cheap little chair I bought at Walmart for $20 last year. It served me quite well. All right. Whew. Should get the. There's the view behind me. Okay. I'll just put this in for now. All right. So the sunset's pretty much over. It's just a touch of orange out there, a little bit of pink out there. A little disappointing, but very pretty. Hey, Dance Boy, I don't even Dance Boy, I don't care about the Yankees or Red Sox anymore. I'm a garbage cans fan. All I care about is the garbage cans. I'm gonna get, here, here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm in my car now. I'm watching the sunset from my Subaru. I might have to turn the heat on. Seriously, that would, woo. All right, there are the mountains that way. There are the mountains. I'm just gonna show the mountains. Nobody wants to. Here's my Subaru right here. My car has 9,563 miles. Right there, 9563. When I bought it, it had 60 miles. So here's my Subaru. It's a nice car. I'm actually gonna, all right, let me just drive a little bit. I'm not gonna go too far. I'll watch the road. I'm just gonna go where it might be a little more clear. I'm gonna give you a tour of Westcliffe. There's the colors. Colors of the sunset. Right there. By the way, there's no cars here. So I'll watch the road, I promise. So I'll just stick the camera towards the mountains. That's pretty, isn't it? Debbie, I could drive to your property. Ha 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 ha! I could drive to your property and show you, give you an update, you know? Let's just go up this way. This is kind of like just some interesting houses, sort of like a suburban area here. There's a nice looking house. A couple more houses. A good looking house. This is a nice looking house. Right there. Let's go this way. Bluff Circle. It's called Bluff Circle. Let's see what this goes. A little bit of color that way. And then here are the mountains. All right, I'm gonna just pull over here. I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna roll down the window. Everyone, I think I'm gonna finish the live stream right here. Yeah. Everyone, thank you for watching. It's been a lovely sunset here, Westcliffe, Colorado. Thank you for joining me. All right, I'm gonna zoom in. Oh, that's still so pretty. Look how pretty that is right there. I'm gonna turn the camera to the right. A little bit of color way out there to the northwest. All right, thank you for watching. All right, come visit sometime. Thank you to Debbie, everybody that commented and watched. All right, it's been fun. Have a good night, everyone. Till the next live stream. All right, take care. Bye-bye.